Yeah, very disappointed. Obviously, it's a tough loss to take. I thought we had enough runs on the wicket. The way that we bowled throughout the power play um, and through them middle overs, I thought was outstanding to get them 5 down early, 6 down. After a little while, I thought we were playing nicely there. But credit to Gunaratne, he played a hell of an innings. Yeah, the plan was pace off and wide. If he wanted to go to the short boundary over the leg side, make him really fetch it with no pace on the ball. And geez, he hit some clean, didn't he? Played a hell of an innings. That's as good a striking as you'll see. I mean, for a guy to be able to hit over fine leg and over mid off, they're pretty rare skills to be able to do both. And just he hasn't missed hit a ball in 2 games now. Yeah, I thought with the way that the wicket played, it wasn't the easiest wicket to start on. I think once you got in, you got the pace, and it was a little bit, things would have developed a little bit more nicely. But I think it was, with the wicket, I thought we had enough runs. With the dimensions of the ground, it's hard to know if you have a guy like Gunaratne who hits the ball to unusual areas and really expose them short boundaries. Can be so hard to defend. But at the end of the day, I did think we had enough runs. But you can always find more runs when you go back through the footage. You can always find different options with the ball as well. So it's just one of those things.
What was the thinking behind leaving out Sampa tonight?
It was just purely on conditions with how wet it was. The ground was still very wet. The ball was coming back very wet, and that was the only reason. They've been 2 totally opposite games, haven't they? We were well behind last game, got it to the last ball. We're probably well in front this game, got it unfortunately to the last ball again. But that just goes to show if you hang in there long enough as a side chasing, anything's possible. And it's been a talking point the whole time when you take out a handful of world-class players, but the guys that we've got here deserve their spot, absolutely. They've played some fantastic T20 cricket, so take nothing away from that. Well, being about -7 degrees doesn't help, and bucketing down rain all day, but the crowd was still fantastic. There's 14,000, I think. It was fantastic. The surface, after so much of a downpour, was unbelievable. The wicket played really well, so I think no bigger test than the weather that Geelong had over the last couple of days to be able to produce a world-class venue like that was unbelievable.